Hello everyone, this is Amanita. Welcome to this pick a card reading. Today we're doing some messages for you right now, messages for me right now. What do I need to hear? What's going on? And so pick your pile, meditate on the question a little bit, and really ask yourself what message is for me, and see which card or which pile calls out to you the most, or multiple piles, because multiple can have your message in it. So for this first pile, we have a black feather here. For the second pile, we have a wolf totem thing. I don't know if this is a crystal or not, but that is a wolf totem thing. And this is an Apache tear, still in its like little home. And here is a Chinese coin. So the timestamps will be in the description for each pile, and I'll see you in your pile. Hello to everyone who chose the feather. So while I was shuffling, I got a lot of cards popping out for this, so I'm sure you have a lot going on, a lot of messages to be received, kind of maybe a restless feeling going on for you, or just a feeling that you need to take action in some way, or you have a lot of decisions, a lot of choices around you. Just kind of like excited feeling too, kind of excited or restless depending on you. So we've got black tourmaline, which says shield retreat. This is for earth and bodies, so I'm gonna put that right there. Black tourmaline is a very protective stone, so you might have things going around you that are kind of chaotic that you might need to kind of take a break from and shield yourself off from. You might have some sort of like energy vampires around you, or just kind of draining situations, draining people. People are just not being very kind for whatever reason, or people are just causing craziness, causing chaos around you, or trying to get you involved in some sort of way. But so we have black tourmaline here for shield, and retreat is your message. And we have the Dreamer 9. These are that's air in this deck. And the Warrior Queen. So with this, I am seeing there's definitely a need, though, whether it's something around you or it's your own fears, there's kind of an anxious feeling or a restless feeling, like some fears to be faced, but I do feel like you can face whatever is going on around you. You can assert yourself properly, and you can find your own strength and your own confidence, your own courage. Or also the Warrior Queen for you could be a mentor. This could be someone who you can find inspiration from and kind of be able to channel that energy in yourself in some way. But there's kind of a need for just retreat and to regain your enthusiasm, to regain your energy, so you can hold that more vital life energy in you for more creativity or just more life force for whatever it is that you do. There's a need to take a little bit of a break, or if there's a little bit of a need to just kind of face some fears, or just reflect on some fears in some way. There might be things and situations going on around you where you need to assert yourself in. And this could be things that you could be your own worst enemy in this situation, where you're kind of telling yourself all the reasons why you cannot do something, as I'm seeing like this hand that's coming from her own mouth, scratching her own face. And there might be a sense of not having clarity or not knowing what's going on in some way, because I'm seeing this this dead tree right here in the center of her intuition. So let's see what else we have. With the llama, the seeker of fossils. So in this deck, this would be the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a very detail-oriented card. This is someone who really gets busy, gets on their work stuff. You might have projects that you're working on, some sort of thing that you're trying to achieve and accomplish, where you're really just, this could be a situation in your work environment for some of you. This could be, because this is a very kind of card that has to do with work, health, routines. There might be routines that you have that you're just not enjoying, and you need to just take a step back from and have a bit of a vacation and a bit of a break, a bit more fun, a bit more lightheartedness around you, so that you can get in your zone and work on what you need to work on. But I am seeing that there's kind of a need to ground yourself, definitely, where to regain your energy, to regain your willpower, to regain your sense of enthusiasm, and regain your joy in life, basically. I need to kind of ground right now. And the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing this as kind of, you are someone who might do sort of intuitive work in some way, but there's a need to connect with your intuition for whether you already are someone who is inclined to do so or not. There's a need to kind of go out and ground a little bit and connect with what's true to you, so that you can kind of find a new way of handling your life situations here, because I'm feeling that there's kind of a new chapter coming in your life here, in revolving your work, health, and daily routine, but there's some things that need to be purged first before you can do this. Because I'm looking at this calligraphy stone right here with all the sage going around it, and the calligraphy stone is a great stone for accessing Akashic records and past life recall. So I'm seeing this kind of as something that is something from the past that needs to be just kind of reconciled and seen clearly, so that you can move on and work on the next stage of your life and your physical life. There might be things to close out on here, and things to assert yourself in, and boundaries to make, so that we can magical realms and higher perspective, so that we can gain this clear sight of what we're wanting next in our life here. We have this great a new and a higher perspective, getting out of this kind of energy. Just take a break from whatever's going on around you, and with magical realms. And I'm seeing like all this energy, like that there's something that you're wanting to create, or something that you're wanting to work on, or something new that you're wanting to start in your physical life, and you kind of need that energy to be able to do that. And grounding, going out in nature, connecting with your intuition is going to help you do so. With the magical realms, having belief, confidence, and co-creative power. I am seeing the butterfly in this, so this is kind of, transformation, and this is really a season of transformation right now as I'm making this video. We're in Scorpio season, and Mercury just went retrograde in Scorpio, so there might be also a need to reflect back on things as well, to make sure everything is situated, everything's in order, and everything's ready to go, and make sure nothing is like missing out of the picture. That's very important right now. But there is something that that almost looks like the world in her hands. That almost looks like the higher perspective card in her hand for a second to me. So this is just like taking a break, shield, retreating, seeing what's true to you, and seeing how you want to go forward, how you want to move forward. Because this is a lot of energy having to do with kind of your physical environment, how you're interacting with the world around you. And we have call on your angels. So there might be a sense of like you needing some support right now, or you needing some sort of, like I said, needing some sort of clarity in your life right now. So you can call upon whatever you like to call upon. You don't have to call upon angels per se. You can just call upon your own intuition, your own inner knowing, whatever that is for you. But there's a need to connect with your intuition to know how you want to move forth, because there are some fears, there are some things kind of blocking you, maybe some things that you're telling yourself, because with this with belief, and with this one, this can be like, you know, you're your own worst enemy in a sense with this. So it can be like, make sure, you know, you're not talking down on yourself. Make sure you're believing in yourself to be able to step into your own kind of, your own power, your own vitality, your own life force energy, being independent here as well. I know that might sound contradictory with call upon your angels, but like, there's a need for independence, not having to rely on anyone or anything around you, just really believing in yourself and being confident in your abilities here, in your ability to create whatever you're wanting to move forth with, whether it's, you know, work, health, routine, something to do with plants, animals, nature. Getting out in nature is going to be helpful though, as I said, to regain that vitality so that you can move forward. There might, you know, people to purge, situations to purge, and you need to be very clear on what those are, take a step back and see what those things are. So, also really looking at her heart here, there might be past wounds regarding this nightmare. There's might be some traumas to really have to kind of face and go through, and kind of just to regain your trust in yourself too, your trust in yourself and your belief and your confidence. So I'm going to roll the astrological dice for you. See for pile 1, message for pile 1. So with Aries, we have assertion. We have, Aries is the god of war, strategy, sharp objects. Aries is independent. He is about his own self-interest. Aries is that I am energy. Aries is bold, confident. Aries just does what he does. He doesn't care about the outcome. He likes new things. He likes to take action. It's a cardinal fire sign. Cardinal signs like to initiate. Cardinal signs like to start things. You need to believe in yourself to be able to believe in what you're wanting to manifest, what you're wanting to bring into this world. This is also an Aries card, the Warrior Queen. So there is a need for assertion here, and confidence and independence, and, you know, Aries, archetypal Aries energy. With Saturn here, this has to do with your structures, boundaries, limitations. So there might be something around you where it feels restricting or limiting in some way going on for you right now. And with the 4th house, this has to do with your emotional security, your inner life, your home, your mother or your father sometimes. It also has to do with your private life, you know, what makes you comfortable, what makes you emotionally secure is the 4th house. So there's a need to kind of find those things and retreat from the world for a little bit to connect with your own inner knowing and what you want personally and what makes you feel emotionally stable and emotionally secure in your life. And a need to reflect on these boundaries, limitations, structures, authority figures around you right now. And let's roll the dice for you again. Get some more messages for pile 1 messages. Whoa, that was a spin. Spinning out of control. Okay, so we have the 3rd house, which has to do with your mental process, your immediate environment, your early childhood, communications, thinking, analyzing your skills. And since it landed on the Ace of Pentacles and just started spinning like crazy, like there might be some skills that you have that you've just like completely forgotten about or you're talking yourself down about, but there might be some skills that are gonna be very beneficial to you in your physical life that can help with whatever's going on for you right now. Some communications, some, you know, all the things that I stated with the South Node. This is something that kind of has to do with your past and what you're familiar with. You know, as I was saying with the calligraphy stone here. And Virgo landed right on the Virgo card, so, you know, details, health, work, routine, service, just your day-to-day physical life. So there is kind of like you have a lot of things ending for you, and you're really coming into these new beginnings in terms of your daily physical life or your work or routines, and there's a need to connect with your intuition and your inner knowing again to gain the higher perspective upon what's occurring for you, so that you can move forth with confidence and belief in yourself for whatever it is that you're really trying to work on, to regain this vitality for yourself. And of course, you know, if you do have like toxic people, toxic situations going on around you, to call, you know, ask for help, ask for some support from people as well. And make sure, you know, you're cutting those, you're knowing who those people are and places are and situations are that really need to be cut off, and cut them off. So that is what I have. There is quite a bit of earth energy, but we also have air and fire. Not much water energy right here. So there's, you know, it's probably mostly going on in terms of your physical life. Of course, not to say that this doesn't have to do with any sort of intimate relationships, but that is what I have for you who chose pile 1. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you would like more pick a pile readings, I do try to upload these regularly, so please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, everyone who chose the wolf totem. This is your pile now. So, wolf, independence. Is this a coyote or a wolf? I don't know. He has a moon on him and the stars, but let's see what comes through though for your message. So for smoky quartz, we have clearing and miracles. And also I wanted to say that before I did this pile, I put on like some protection oil for whatever reason, but yeah. So we have smoky quartz, clearing, and miracles. So there might be some clearing of situations from your past, and memories and situations, kind of healing going on, making space for the new here. Really clearing kind of things of the subconscious mind coming up for you at this time. So Dancer 4 and Judgment. So it's kind of like looking at things around you and being like, you know, I don't know if I want this situation anymore. I'm just kind of over it at this point. It's not as appealing as it used to be. It's just, I don't even have the energy to freaking, I don't even have the energy to deal with this right now. Like, I don't even care. I don't even want this anymore. Like, dude, I don't even freaking care. That's like that energy right there. I'm really looking at these things and being like, do I want this anymore or not in my life? It's like a really pick and choose kind of situation where it's like, okay, I'm not feeling this, and you're feeling it out too. It's like, this is something I want, this is something I don't want. This is like, this is something that excites me, and this is something that bores me. This is something that is true to me. This is something that is superficial to me. Seeing like vain reflection here. And smoky quartz is very grounding of a crystal, protective. With the donkey and the five of fossils, we kind of have a situation coming in where it's like feeling kind of like a povertish. Feeling kind of povertish in a way, like whether it's your mindset or it's your environment, or it's someone around you, because this could be someone around you who's just kind of like bringing you down. Because I am seeing this guy like in this card right here, and she's just not having it anymore. And then I'm also seeing the donkey like being the five of fossils, just being some person who's just making you kind of just having you feel this, he has this sense of lack, or this person might bring like a sense of lack around you, and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, this is really blocking my miracles from coming in. So there might be situations or people who are having you feel a type of way that is just not supportive of you anymore, that you're having to clear out at this time. or block yourself from, or really just reflect on being like, okay, do I want this or do I not want this anymore? For some of you, this could be you. This could be yourself. This could be you, like, not really seeing all that's around you and not all that you all to be grateful for around you. For some of you, you know, you could just, like I said, there could be some memories and some situations that have kind of left you feeling like out in the dust, out in the dirt, or whatever the term is for that, where you're just feeling down and out, basically feeling like down and out, like you don't have anything around you at this point. There's just maybe a feeling of like, you know, what next? Like, what now? There's nothing around me right now. And the Five of Pentacles, again, this is really a feeling of like being a lone wolf, being all alone. In a sense here, being all alone. And feeling like you're going about doing everything all alone. You might be doing quite a few things, but it's just like you want kind of praying for a miracle to happen. You're doing all these things, you have so many tasks to complete, you gotta juggle all these things, and you feel like you have no support to in doing so. You feel maybe a sense of lack in your finances, a sense of lack in your relationship, a sense of lack, or maybe all areas of your life, your work, and you're just doing all these things and you're like, you know, I'm just not feeling this right now, type of feeling here. And there's really a need for some clearing of these things that are really causing you to feel in such a poverty way, and a change of mindset as well, a change of how you're thinking and reacting, responding, because, you know, the things that we say to ourselves, the way that we're thinking is really creating our reality. So if we're thinking like, oh, the situation that I'm in is really awful, like this sucks, like I'm never gonna do this, I'm never gonna do that, I'm always gonna be like this, like that's not gonna be helpful. Of course, look over your situation and see it for how it really is, but don't, you know, it's not gonna be supportive of you to just talk down, you know, on yourself or others. That's only gonna cause you and the other person to feel worse. So, but I do understand that you have a lot kind of going on, that you might be feeling like you're not having the support that you need. Like you're going through a lot of challenges in your physical life right now in terms of work, health, routine, and it doesn't help that like you just have this feeling of just like being kind of done and bored of something, which can be a very good thing for you, because it's kind of like those things need to go. Those things really need to go at this point. There's just a little bit of a period of maybe you're having a lack of self-confidence in yourself or self-worth, or you're just feeling like people around you are misunderstanding you or not accepting you, so you might be feeling like in a situation where you're just like an outcast, maybe. This is very wolf-like energy. I'm going to keep the wolf right here. So we got liberation and exploration. So with liberation, power, fulfillment, and self-attainment, there's a need to not allow your external circumstances to dictate your self-empowerment, how you feel powerful in yourself, how you feel fulfilled, and how you feel attained. Because, you know, these might be some hard situations around you, but don't let them take your power away. And also, these might be things like big endings, big decisions for you that you're making, and you're really going into this stage of like you don't know what's going on, and you might be afraid to make decisions because you're like, you know, I don't know what lies ahead. You know, it could be scary, the things that you're clearing right now and the things that you're letting go of. But this is all, you know, to liberate you from these things that aren't fulfilling you anymore, that you feel you're giving your power away to at this point. There's a need to stop giving your power away to things that are not supportive of your inner self-attainment and your inner fulfillment. And there's kind of like a blocked off sense as well. There's like a sense of like just crossing your arms and just being like, just not wanting to deal with it and just wanting to be done with it, just wanting to block off and go, just not deal with it basically, and maybe escape in a way. Like there's many ways of going about doing this, but it's like, don't give your power away to these things. These things are not who you are. You had the power within you, and you know, I believe in you, but so emotional clearing, this is a big emotional clearing going on for you. You're really seeing those things that you just don't want anymore, those superficial things, those vain people, those, just clearing them all out, clearing these things from the past out that aren't serving you anymore. Big clearing, really taking judgment over the situation of everything that you want, everything that's true to you, from at the heart of the matter, at the soul of the matter. I'm also seeing stuff having to do with the subconscious too, so it might be beneficial for you to do some work regarding, you know, shadow work, subconscious work. What else can there be? I mean, some people do like counselings or therapy. There's also guided meditations, hypnosis. There's a lot of things to do to work with your subconscious. But this is really like, what do you want at the heart of the matter? Like, there's this thing, there's that thing, there's the other thing. Well, which, you know, you got all these things going on, but, you know, what things are you giving your power away to that just are leaving you feeling kind of like outcast, like alone, like poverty-ish? Those are some things that are really needing to be purged and cleared right now. Well, it's not a purge, it's like a clearing. It's more of an ease feeling. Just let those things go, let those things clear, and just explore. Allow yourself to be in a new revitalizing, liberated, life-filled situation with these two cards. These are, you know, energies that are going to feel really fresh and new for you. They're going to feel really, really great. But of course, there is this emotional clearing that you're going through right now, and you know, you don't want to feel poverty-ish. You don't want your power to be, you feel like you're giving your power away to things that aren't serving you anymore, of course. So I'm gonna roll the astrological dice for pile 2. What message for pile 2? Oh wow, that fell on the ground and it flew across the room. Okay, well, we have the second house, which has to do with your resources, your finances, your self-worth, and values, possessions, your security. So this can have to do, of course, with the physical manifestation or the more unseen manifestation of your worth and your values. What are you putting your worth into? What are you putting your values into? And with Saturn, we have kind of, you know, the physical world, limitations, responsibilities, duties, tasks, obligations. So kind of like a restructuring here, like what is actually true to you. These limitations, these responsibilities, these structures, these situations, just coming down, being cleared. The ones that don't serve you anymore, but this really has to do with kind of these structures in your life, these boundaries, maybe they feel like. And let's roll the dice again. I am wondering what the other dice was for pile 2 message. So yeah, this Saturn energy, you know, he's the Lord of time, karma, cycles, patterns, duties, tasks, obligations, authorities. And with the 10th house also Capricorn, 10th house, this is like kind of the same thing. It kind of has to do with authority, status, reputation, your career, your ambitions, life goals. So these can all be themes coming up for you in this situation. But, you know, allow yourself to be liberated, allow yourself to be clear, and explore the unknown. Allow what needs to go. And that is the message that I have for you. Those of you who chose the wolf, thank you for watching, everyone. If you do like pick a pile readings, I do upload often, so please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, those of you who chose Apache tier. So this is very good for grief, for loss, for protection as well. This is some obsidian in here. I really like it, makes like a little face. So we have the light shining in for you right now, so lucky you. This is your message. Amber, attunement to nature, mystery of life. Warrior King, the dancer. Okay. So, you have a lot of passion right now. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of vitality right now. You got a lot of confidence, a lot of courage. You got a lot of good ideas right here. You're really kind of on this journey of exploration, finding your personal power, what's true to you. What do you want to show? What do you want to express to people? What do you love and what do you want to share with everyone? What do you want everyone to see? So, with the dancer, you know, this is kind of like this is water energy, of course. So, intimacy, love, romance, spirituality, your heart's desires. And with the Warrior King, this is like this is a Leo card. So Leo's confident, he's bold, he's warm-hearted, he's generous, he's courageous, creative. So I'm seeing creative, very creative energy here, as I'm seeing very with these the solar plexus, sacral chakra energy. So you know your center of your will and your center of your life force and creativity, social, going with the flow. So, and going with the flow might be prominent for you with this card being water. Literally, you know, going with the flow, with the water of what you love to do, what your creative interests, your things that you're trying to manifest here and create in your life. So you have this is like just really exciting. It really feels like a journey right now. Mystery of life, of course. There's like, this is like the type of pile where I'm just like, I don't really know what to say. Like, what do I gotta tell you, you know? Like, it's just not, there's no words for it. There's no words. Dog, 10 of fossils. So I do feel like you're someone who is a really kind and generous person though, with dog. But what we got going on here is you kind of taking action on and following your heart's desires. And I'm feeling your heart's desires here are having something to do. You're trying to establish something in your life, a stable and secure structure so that you can do what you love and share it with other people. Because you might be a leader in a sort, or you might just be you in the spotlight of some sort. It could be your art, whatever it is that your kind of heart's desire is. I'm feeling like you're wanting to create a business or something of the sorts, create something established for yourself, even if that's just setting up like a website or something. But I feel like you're kind of like following some guidance, your inner guidance and your messages, and you don't really know what you're doing, but you're liking it. You're loving it right now. It feels like you just kind of got things that's flowing into your life at this point and just coming in right now. Or if that hasn't happened, you kind of have that kind of energy. You have that energy coming in where you kind of have just kind of abundance and gifts flowing in for you. So with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords and the King of Cups, I'm seeing this as being like subconscious exploration upon your fears. Like I'm seeing this as you're kind of facing your fears in this point. And if this isn't you, there could be a need for you to get to this point, for you to have to kind of do some subconscious exploration and to face these unconscious and subconscious fears that are limiting you from manifesting this wealth and abundance and prosperity into your life, that is manifesting your heart's desire into reality. there might be a need, you know, to go into the subconscious to you know, really reconcile and face these fears once and for all. Because, you know, like with this crow here, he can fly right out of these swords, but I'm feeling like Warrior King energy, he freaking will. He defies limits and he defies boundaries. So you could be someone who's already done a lot of subconscious and shadow work, or if you haven't yet, this would be very beneficial for you to get you to this place where you can kind of have this prosperity in your life, and where you can be really really sharing with others, or expressing, or just doing that thing that you really love to do, or having that love in your life, you know, whatever this love is for you, for it to flow in. There's a need to face these unconscious, subconscious fears and limitations and blockages, you know, and these are most likely, you know, self-imposed. It's in the mind in this case. Breakthrough. That is so awesome how we have like the light shining on the Warrior King, like the light is on you, and this is a Leo card, like, so whatever it is that you're doing, this is something that, this is your own personal self-expression, very special and true to yourself. So with breakthrough, leap of faith, freedom, new beginnings, you've definitely been going through a stage in your life where you've been this is a complete new renewal energy. Like, this is the new coming in, because there might have been a lot of kind of hard times for you, subconscious work, shadow work, maybe dark night of soul type of energy, just kind of going through some stuff basically. But at this point, what's coming in for you is a breakthrough as you face these limitations and these fears, and being kind with yourself too. You know, exploring these areas with ease at home. No need to be afraid. But I'm really excited because this is like the type of energy, like, you have a lot about to start happening, a lot to manifest, a lot coming in right now. Like, this is very exciting. Things might have been kind of stagnant for a while. There might have been a lot of fears and limitations for you, but there's a breakthrough. There's stuff coming in that is going to help you gain this abundance and prosperity, or this stability, this structure in your life, this comfortability in your physical life. Heart portal, more love energy, very generous energy, very loving. Yeah, generosity, receptivity, generosity, and mistrusting. So with intimacy, with love, like, this is something you're, like, I am feeling like this is something that you're wanting to really bring into this reality that is from your heart, that you would like to share with others, as I said. And there was just so much blocking you from that in the past, but now, like, you're ready to just take a risk, take action. Crystals. So in this sort, for some of you, crystals can be very helpful for you to be able to, okay, so for one, crystals can be involved in your work and in the thing that you love to do and the thing that you're doing. For another, crystals can aid you in this, so you can look into crystals that, for whatever it is that you're kind of trying to get going for yourselves, to say, you know, I'd like to have more wealth, more prosperity, more energy, like whatever it is, you can kind of look into what crystals can help me do that. But in whatever sense, crystals can be, or any type of, not just crystals as well, things that have to do with like energy, things that are gonna kind of, like, you know, flower essences, essential oils, you know, scents. Also guided meditations, things that are just gonna kind of aid you in what you're trying to bring forth for yourself here. Like this, some type of energy, some type of something to aid you in whatever form that is for yourself, to bring forth what you're trying to, your heart's desire that you're trying to manifest. So I'm going to roll the astrological dice for message for pile 3. What can we get for pile 3? So with Jupiter energy, we have luck, expansion, abundance. We have wisdom, we have law, we have higher knowledge, philosophy, spirituality, beliefs. With Aries energy, we have confidence, independence, initiation, courage. Aries just gonna go in and he doesn't really care what happens out of it. He's just gonna go in. So there's a need, kind of like take a risk, put yourself out there. Lots of fire energy here. Lots of fire energy, action, motivation, energy, creativity, very creative energy in this pile. But there's a need, like if you take a risk, fortune favors the bold. You know, fortune favors the bold. And believe in yourself. Jupiter, 9th house. Jupiter and 9th house are correlated together also with Sagittarius energy. All fire signs, all fire house, all fire planet. Jupiter is guru. Jupiter, so finding a teacher might be beneficial for you at this time as well. Crystals can be very great teachers. And with the 9th house, we do have about your beliefs, philosophies, religions, spirituality, higher education. So this can have to do with, you know, college, getting degrees, taking a course online. It can have to do with, this can, for a lot of you, it could be going to some sort of schooling or taking some sort of course for you that's really going to open up a lot of opportunities for yourself. But there's a need to take a risk here. There's a need to just go in and do something here because luck is going to come out of it. Fortune is going to favor you in this case. So let me roll your dice again for message for pile 3. Astrological dice, please. With the sun energy, so we've got more Leo energy, self-expression, vitality, consciousness, your personality, your self-expression, and that everyone can see in your conscious life. Everyone sees this of you. All the planets revolve around the sun. So King is a leader. With Aquarius energy, we have originality, we have humanitarian work, we have technology, we have metaphysics, groups, friends, associations, unique, eccentric, original. That's all Aquarius energy. And with one energy, this is all about you. This is your approach to life. This is how you do things. This is how other people kind of see you when you're going up to them. Like, this is all about you. One energy is I am. This is all about me right now. So these can all be themes coming up for you right now. But also another message I have is that kind of with crystals, another thing is like really embodying that thing that you're wanting to manifest. So we're like I said with the subconscious, it's kind of like really getting that thing, like mantras too. Mantras can be very helpful, or like say, you know, also for teachers, like I said with Jupiter. So with teachers, if you really wanted to manifest something in your life where you're like doing something that you love, you know, look for a teacher or a mentor and see what they're doing and really take inspiration from that. You can try to, you know, really meditate on that archetype and really embody that in yourself. That can be something helpful for you. Okay, so sorry, this is a very exciting pile though. I'm feeling a lot of energy and a lot of excitement. And, you know, this is the journey of life, like the unexplainable, the mysteries, and, you know, the abundance, the prosperity, the love is coming in right now, and I'm very excited for you. Be receptive, be generous, you know, be open to give and receive. Let that light shine on you, you know, even if you're kind of hesitant or wary, or, you know, you might have fears or blockages around something having to do with expressing yourself. Fortune favors the bold, as I said, and, you know, you live and you learn. So that's what I have for you who chose the pile 3, who chose the Apache tier. Thank you for watching. The blessings are beginning to come in for you guys, so I'm really excited. I'll see you next time. If you enjoy Pick a Pile readings, please subscribe to my channel. I upload regularly. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hello to those of you who chose the ancient coin, the Chinese coin. So what we got, we have the light shining in here for the last 2 piles, for pile 3 and pile 4. So I hope that this is like okay for everyone right now. But you chose this ancient Chinese coin, ancient knowledge, esoteric, occult, gold, you know, let's see what comes through for you guys. You know, I Ching, astrology. Yeah, let's see what comes through for your message. So, rubellite. I'm going to put that in the light. Self-awareness. Temperance. So, this is the type of energy about kind of finding what it is, your kind of purpose in life, and really knowing thyself in a way, and carrying out what you came here to do on this earth is what is coming through for this pile right now. So, you know, really knowing who you are and what you want and what you love, and what's true to you, what makes you excited, and serving with this, finding that balance. The temperance, balance and moderation. This is also, you know, Sagittarius energy, which has a lot to do with faith and optimism. So these can be themes for you right now, kind of carrying out your sort of divine purpose in life, or trying to find that thing of who you really are. What is your authentic expression? Sagittariuses are very authentic. For some people it can come off as rude, but you know, they're just being them, you know? They're just being them. They're just authentic. So, the High Priestess. So this is really nice. So this is like really knowing yourself right here. And this is really connecting with your own intuition and connecting with even other realms. This could be even, this could be finding out that you have some sort of, really connecting with your intuitive abilities and really seeing like where you can go forth with this right here, like really seeing all that you are right now. So also maybe accessing the Akashic records right here. Let me see what other message I can say for like having to do with, because this is something that having to do with your purpose here. So we also have the rainbow, being a rainbow bridge, having something to do with this. Moon energy, lunar, feminine energy, mountains, growth, stability. The fish, Pisces energy, yin, yang, spiral, Pisces, spiritual work, mystical, imagination, creativity. Sagittarius, teaching, teaching, wisdom, knowledge. Okay. What other messages can we come through? What else needs to come through? Angels, working with angels. Any elementals, fae, like other realms. Let's see. Just really connecting with the universe, you know. So with the polar bear, the seeker of shells, so the seeker is the knight in this deck of water. So the polar bear, this is the knight of water, and this is Pisces energy once again. So this is a very mystical energy going on around you right now. So this is going to be really connecting with your own, or you're being called to kind of connect with the unseen in some way, and connecting with your own psychic ability, intuition, in some way, or maybe your guides have been trying to contact you, but also very creative energy, mystical energy, spiritual energy, kind of on a spiritual quest right now with the secret shells. Just following your heart, following your inner knowing, following your vision. Conquest is a word I'm hearing, conquest. Very beautiful energy though. Like I'm really loving these colors that are coming through. Like, because this is a very balanced energy right now, and if not, there is a need to really balance it all out. But seeing like the rainbow, and I'm seeing, you know, the red, orange, yellow, with all the purple and the blue, like all the colors are coming through. This pink love energy also coming through, very gentle energy, polar bear. Yeah, this is very compassionate and kind energy right here for this message. So we have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Five of Wands, I'm feeling like this thing that you're doing, you're kind of like have a wariness to tell people about it in a way, or to express it and to share it with others, because I'm feeling like in the past you might have felt very misunderstood, and there's that feeling as if like you really don't want to have to defend yourself, you don't want to have to defend what you do in some way, and you don't want people to talk down on what you're doing. And because I really relate to this, actually, this is why it's really coming through for me right now, because I really relate to not wanting to share what I do with others because it's not accepted in the general society. So with awakening, we have the ancient knowledge, which, you know, you did choose the ancient Chinese coin, so awakening, memories, and connection. And like I said, with the Akashic records, accessing, you know, stuff from your past life if that is of interest to you, or just reading ancient esoteric occult texts can be very beneficial for you at this time. Just doing really connecting with you know, more spiritual aspects of life, whether that is through books, through intuitions, through explorations, journeys, through meditation, through, you know, type of astral travels, whatever you feel called to do, you know. This is really about exploring you, like as a soul, as a being. So harmonic resolution, negativity, anger, and transmutation. So this is a time that you are transmuting a lot of energy. Just seeing the Five of Wands, like these are very similar cards right here. So there are things kind of going on around you that are needed to be transmuted. So whether this is your own negativity, anger, or it's other people around you who are being combative or aggressive towards you, there's kind of like a need to really connect with yourself more to transmute this energy. It's all about kind of also balance and moderation, and finding that truth and finding harmony as well within yourself and within your environment. So, and we have soulmate relationship and Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this can be like a relationship that you are in that is kind of causing some sort of discord around you, some arguments possibly, or this person is just kind of very angry. This is only for some of you, and there's kind of a need to find that compassion and balance and have a conversation with each other, have a heart-to-heart conversation is what I'm feeling with this. For some of you, this could be kind of connecting with people who are from your soul family, or a part of, you know, you have like a soul connection with, or a soul relationship with. You know, some people say like twin flames as well. If that's something for you, this could be something for you right now that's coming in for you, or that you're in like a relationship that you would call a twin flame relationship or a soulmate relationship right now. But whether this is in the past or right now or coming towards you, there's kind of some things that are just needing to be transmuted, basically. And I feel like you're someone who is very able to transmute energy, for one thing. Because I'm seeing, like, you know, or at least you're very aware of it, but there's a need to kind of transmute this energy. You know, kind of lessons being learned around you. It's kind of like, if there are situations around you where it's combative, it's almost like just focusing on yourself and not really getting involved anymore, not feeling like you need to defend yourself. And also finding, this can be love with yourself, finding love, that self-love energy as well. But really knowing what's for you and what is not for you. Not feeling jealous or needing to take anything that is not for you, because you know what is for you. And the Queen of Pentacles, so this can be someone in your life, or this can be your own energy. So this can be, because I'm seeing this as kind of like needing to embody spiritual energy in the physical realm right now. This can also be a teacher for you. Someone, this can be a teacher that you're coming into who's very sensual, who really is connected to the physical world in some way, like shamanic as well is something, or just, you know, feeling the abundance of the earth around you, feeling connected to the earth in some way. Also, yeah, with the awakening and the ancient knowledge, memories, and connection, this can be something to, like, your connection to the earth, your connection to Gaia, the world, the feminine, connection with the feminine. This is a very spiritual, mystical energy too, though, feminine energy as well. But of course also, you know, transmuting kind of, because there have been challenges that but you're really finding this balance and this harmony, or at least that there's a need to. So I'm going to roll the astrological dice for you, pile 4, message for pile 4. So with Mercury, this is your thinking, your communication, your analyzing. Mercury can also represent your siblings. Mercury, your mental process. Mercury is your intellect, your left brain. So this can be something prominent for you. Also Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is optimistic, faith, belief. Sagittarius they can be like kind of spiritual teachers, gurus energy, or also very nomad type of energy, where you're kind of just exploring the world. That can be something for you. Optimism, higher knowledge, philosophy, belief, spirituality. I don't know if I already said those things actually, but with the 5th house, this is your self-expression. This is things that you do for fun. This is the inner child. This is creativity. This is love affairs. So something that came through is that with this being the inner child, like I said, being childlike energy, I'm kind of seeing this for some of you that it's these can have to do with inner child, transmuting the wounded inner child. That can be for some of you. So let me roll the dice again. Let's get more messages for you. The astrological dice messages for pile 4. So we have moon energy, and we also have the high priestess. So this is something that can have to do with your mother, your connection to the feminine, cycles, your roots, your instincts, feminine energy, pregnant women, ancestry, memory. 9th house is more Sagittarius, kind of 9th house energy. We have coming up a lot of that, which has to do with higher knowledge, philosophy, spirituality, beliefs, law, wisdom. So you did have Mercury come through, who has to do with the intellect, and you also have Sagittarius come through, which has to do with wisdom. And the difference is, like, you know, Mercury is like kind of day-to-day stuff. Mercury is also the messenger. He's the messenger. He goes between all realms and he sends messages. So I'm feeling like this is prominent for you, or it could be prominent for you. But having that balance between the intellect and the wisdom, the right and the left brain, feminine and masculine energy, just overall a lot of balance going on, a lot of transmutation, using this kind of energy for, you can kind of transmute this, you know, transmute this energy to the earth, but as I'm seeing a lot of earth energy too, like connection to earth energy. With Leo, this is more 5th house energy. This is more self-expression, creativity. This is more all about like your vitality. Leo's generous. Leo is bold, he's courageous, confident, he likes to be in the spotlight, he's a leader, he's the center of attention. So you can be someone who displays all these qualities in some sort of way. With Leo landing on awakening, this is like awakening to your own, like who you are, because this is all self-awareness. Awakening to your own conscious self-expression and who you really are, in and out, like in all levels of who you are, because we have all these balances coming through between the sun and the moon, the left and the right brain. So this is all about knowing who you are all around. So we also have, you know, really this is all the elements. I'm seeing all the elements in this pile. Like I'm just seeing a lot of balance going on in this pile, a lot of rainbow energy, harmony energy. So that is what I have. And also, of course, this can have to do with a relationship for some of you that is very a soulmate relationships or soul connections coming in for you, or also having to kind of transmute energy and have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone that you're in a relationship with as well. So thank you for watching, everyone who chose pile 4. So I've been uploading videos for not too long now, but I am doing this consistently, and I do plan on making more pick a pile. So if you do like pick a pile, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.